Let's unpack this. Lil Wayne is upset, and I think rightfully so. At first, I thought he was doing the most. I thought he was doing too much, but he's really not. I genuinely feel like that people need to digest this whole situation instead of just making an instant tweet about it. Just think about it some. Kendrick dropped a new album, which was really great, by the way. Really good album. And in this album, he said something that obviously offended Wayne. Now, the way you look at it is subjective. I don't think that he was trying to offend him, but that don't mean he didn't get offended. See, when you say something about someone, you can't choose how they get affected by it. You just can't. And this perfectly shows that. So let me go ahead and find the verse right here. He said, used to bump the Carter 3, I held my Rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my hard work let Lil Wayne down. Then he said, whatever though. See, that whatever though, when I came back and listened to this again, that whatever though, that's what started to make it hit different. Now, again, let's unpack this. Lil Wayne, after this was released, Lil Wayne posted this. He says, man, what the F I do? I just be chilling. They still come from my head. Let's not take kindness for weakness. Let this giant sleep. I beg you all. No one wants destruction, not even me, but I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love. Now, this is getting a whole lot of mixed reactions because off of what I just read, again, it doesn't really seem like he's trying to offend him, but it's how you look at it. At first, when I first heard it, I'm like, okay, he's paying homage to him and he's, acknowledging. Now, in case you don't know what happened, Lil Wayne wanted the Super Bowl. He wanted the Super Bowl, but Kendrick ended up getting it. And Lil Wayne didn't come out and bash Kendrick. He didn't bash him at all. He just said that he didn't feel stumped. He just felt like he didn't do enough to get the spot. And he is taking it as a learning lesson, and he's very disappointed that he didn't get it. But he didn't diss Kendrick at all about it. He wasn't coming for Kendrick. He wasn't mad at Kendrick. He just said he was disappointed in himself and left it at that. Now, that all sparked a bunch of debates with people disrespecting Lil Wayne and stuff. And for the people that are doing that, y'all are all idiots. Lil Wayne deserves no disrespect in the rap game, period. He is one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time. He is the most influential rapper of all time. He, in the back, in when he was coming up, when that 2010 era at the beginning where he was ending, and the 2006 and up, he was grinding. So this whole thing where people acting like he didn't work hard in the past is just absolutely stupid. He is easily the most influential rapper of all time. There is no debate. There is no debate. Now, if you want to debate who's the best, okay, but influential, no debate. Number one. And I think he's the best rapper alive, easily. It's not even close. What he has done for the scene, all the music he's provided, all the people he's brought up. If there was no Wayne, we would not have the biggest male and women's rapper. We wouldn't have, you wouldn't even have The Weeknd. You wouldn't even have one of the biggest pop stars because Drake brought Weeknd, Lil Wayne brought Drake, he brought up Nicki. Again, his lineage, not lineage, that's not a good way to put it, but his music lineage, if we could say that, is just undeniable. Only person that can kind of compete with it is Jay-Z, because Jay-Z brought up Rihanna and Kanye. But again, I'm getting off topic. The reason, again, like I said, you cannot choose how you offended somebody when they get offended based off what you say. They could be wrong. You could be wrong. They could be right. You could be right. But in this, it's just subjective. Because the way I finally understood why Lil Wayne feels the way he does about this is because it looks like Kendrick said that as a victory lap. Like, oh, my hard work let Lil Wayne down. First of all, let's say something, Kendrick. You don't work hard, bruh. Like, you had to get dissed to start working, okay? You had to, well, you initiated the diss, but either way, for you to start working, you had to get into a rap beef, bruh. You was taking 5-year breaks, bruh. Like, I like Kendrick music, and I do think with the whole beef situation, the beef situation in general was lame because people don't do their research. If you do your research, you know that the beef was just whatever. Everyone acts like Kendrick won, but all he did was lie. Like literally all he did was lie. So that's why Drake yesterday said something like, "You can't take me out with fairy tales," because it was just all lies. People still don't talk about the fact that he said he had a daughter and he doesn't. But whatever, because if that was the other way around, people would have crucified Drake for that. But it's not a fair game. And I should make another video talking about why people unfairly, judge Kendrick Lamar based on other rappers. But with this whole situation, the way I saw Lil Wayne being offended is because it looks like a victory lap. It looks like, okay, well, I got Super Bowl, you didn't, and I'm speaking about it now. Again, that's the way you can look at it. That's the way Wayne probably took it, because in someone's eyes, it can look like that. Like, yeah, you won the Super Bowl, but I worked harder than you, so, and now you let down because of it. But literally, right here, where he said, whatever though, like that's how it could be addressed. Even though I don't think he meant it like that, that's how it could be seen. And all it takes is a little clarification for this not to go anywhere. Now, if this does go somewhere where it gets taken there, I think it's going to be a good battle between Wayne and Kendrick, because I don't feel like it's going to be them trying to be dirty and go at each other's lives like Drake and Kendrick did. I feel like it's just going to be rap, as it should be. And people are counting Wayne out. Like, and this is Wayne's fault, man. The new generation don't know how cracked Wayne is. And it's his fault. Because, yes, he did work hard in the past, but now he's lazy. He just is. And it's nobody's fault but his. Now, if he wants to take his break and rest because of all the hard work he put in, okay. But, Wayne don't be making boss moves like that. When it's time for you to finally settle down after your great career, if that's what you want to do, you need to move like a Jay-Z, honestly. You need to move like, well, Kanye tried to move but failed. There's a certain way you have to move. He just let it all be on Birdman. Honestly, at the beginning, he would bring the artist, but Birdman was main person managing thing. Like I said, Wayne don't be making boss moves. So this new generation don't even know about him in a business sense and music sense. Yeah, he still go hard on features sometimes, but ever since Birdman did that thing where where it made Wayne held the Carter back, he just hasn't been the same. He just hasn't. And people don't understand, if that Wayne comes back, Kendrick has no chance. He doesn't. But this is the good thing about rap. All this stuff, Kendrick's new album, all this diss and beef, all this stuff is sparking competition. That's what we were missing in rap. That's all we were missing. And now we're getting it back. And this is great to me, personally. But either way, I understand why Wayne got offended. But do I think he should be offended by it? I don't really think so. Again, but you can't choose how what he said affected him. Because if you know Kendrick Lamar like that, like I don't think he would disrespect Wayne. Just flat out disrespect him. I just don't think that. Just being honest. Yeah, he will sit up there and lie on Drake's name all day, but he's not gonna disrespect Lil Wayne. I don't think that was an intention. I just think it got misunderstood, and that's what I think about it. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think in the comment section below.